An orange glow over Graham last night after an old textile mill caught on fire. In the light of day, the full extent of the fire's destruction, it's clear.
Yeah, firefighters from multiple agencies responded to this blaze. They say the building had been abandoned for years, but it was up for sale. And today there's new concerns about how the fire started and what's being done to prevent situations just like this in the future. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake has more from city leaders.
Right, so Graham's fire chief told me that they've been wanting to inspect the old mill for a while now. He says they look into vacant buildings just like this, especially if they're falling apart. He says when it comes to this building, it may just be better to tear it down.
Smoke still rising.
Just chaos coming through here. Like, that's really all it was.
From the rubble of an old mill in Graham.
And I was like, oh, and I looked back and you could just see the flames, the smoke, everything. You could smell something burning.
The culp weaving mill has been vacant for years.
That's an empty building, so I wasn't really sure like what's burning in there.
The Graham Fire Department responded to the blaze around 9:18 Tuesday night. They needed help from agencies across the triad.
Immediately, we decided that because of what we know about the building and the disrepair that it's been in for so long, it's a defensive-only fire for us, which means we're not going to put anybody inside the structure.
He says they also took extra precautions.
I think it's been used for multiple purposes along the way, which concerns us because sometimes that can change day to day, and putting firefighters in a building that we don't know what's inside it is always a concern for us.
Inspections are typically determined by how the building is being used. Chief Cole says they had discussed getting inside the mill for a while because it was in such bad shape.
However, abandoned buildings are always a big concern for us. Any building that sits vacant for a long period of time will deteriorate faster than regular buildings that are occupied and thriving as businesses.
Chief Cole says when it comes to the old mill, if someone doesn't buy it, he prefers it be demolished.
Now, the city told me that even the owners of vacant buildings have rules. They have to keep the grounds clean, the grass mowed, the doors and windows secure. Now, thankfully, in this fire, there were no deaths and there were no injuries. The cause of it, though, is still under investigation.